was so cute. See that? I'm pulling my pants up so you can see my feet. I have 2 boards for my feet. I want to slide my one foot forward, my left foot, my right foot back. Tuck your toes. Make sure your feet are straight forward so you have a wider stance. It's not hip width, it's wider than that. So if you're on your mat, you're basically on the edge of the mat. Better, ample wider. Not stride-wise, width-wise. Other way, Pam. You're going more narrow. Bring the right foot 3 boards over, Pam. Right foot.
This way?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want a small child.
Perfect.
Right, so your feet are wide.
Okay.
Picture back here, so it's not short out. Now, tuck your toes. Soften your knees so they're bent, right? You should feel your back leg, calf, right? She is special today. Feel a difference? Yeah. So we don't want to look like that. Abdomen in, pelvic tilt. So find that back leg. We're going to pick up your front heel, set it down, pick up your back heel. Front heel and back. We're just alternating front and back. And front and back. Front, back, hold the front up. Make sure you split weight. We're going to do recumbent. So one goes down, one goes up. Ready? Switch, 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 switch. Finding the mobility in your toes, the bottom of your feet, your ankles. So your body should move. 4, 3, 2, rest. So you should feel a lot in your ankles, right? I'm going to switch. I'm going to come back just a little bit. Other foot. Again, you should have 2 boards between your feet. Don't make me come back over here. Alright? Heels are on the floor, feet are straight forward. Sit into your legs, right? You might not get much on that back foot because it's like a curve. No, help tilt. Find your abs. Front heel up and down, back heel. Front heel. If you need a chair for balance, feel free. But the level of my body doesn't change. It's my legs up. So if you think knee up, knee forward. Knee up, knee forward. That's better. 4, 3, 2. Now front heel stays up. Recumbent. Ready? And switch, 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 switch. Pull your inner thighs together. Find the string. 4, 3, 2, up. Again, those ankles are like, right? Then we're going to have to do it fine. That's right. It'll get happier as it gets stronger. How about that? I have my heels at the edge of my mat, so I can feel that everything's in alignment. Pelvic tilt. Pull your belly button in, head weight goes back. Let your arms just hang for a minute. I want you to think about your shoulder blades. Hold them together slightly. Don't move. You're looking straight ahead. Move shoulders. So much more. So this is the other. That's the issue. Right? Put your ankle in, pick up your right walker foot off the floor. Now switch left, switch without the rock. Right? Switch, switch, pull up your abs, switch, switch, switch. Now make it smooth. Flip, 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 flip. 4, 3, 2, rest. Anyone have that strength? I'm in the ocean. I was about to say, anyone go for a dive? I mean,
You can tell when I get focused on stuff, I can't hear anything.
like, right? So keeping that good posture, right? Elbow tilt, navel in. We're gonna take your right foot and turn it all the way so you can feel the side of the mat with the side of your foot. So turn your right foot all the way out, it's a quarter turn. Everything else stays forward. Push your left hip back. You should be able to feel your obliques on the back side and the stretch across your left inner thigh. Maybe a little bit to your hip. Bring it back. Quarter turn with your right. And again, we want to keep the pelvis in neutral. We don't want it to rotate. And switch feet. Right foot turns. Bring it forward. Left. Bring it forward. Right and hold. What muscle group do you feel? Your glute. Remember that. Ready? Switch. Squeeze your left glute. Bring it forward. Squeeze right. Bring it forward. Squeeze left. Bring it forward. Squeeze right. And relax. So understanding that our glutes have to activate, right? We use too much back and we use too much hamstring. And then we're like, I don't know what things are. Gluteal and medial, how about that? So again, find your good posture. Pelvic tilt, put your abs in. We're gonna take your right foot, turn in so you can touch your other foot. Just with your big toe. I don't want you to scoot your feet in closer. Rotate in. Rotate out. Left foot. Rotate in. Rotate out. Right foot. Left foot. Right foot. Finding that internal rotation. Y'all feel like right? Internal rotation. So we're just waking up stuff before we go. Left. I want you to go to right foot and hold. What do you feel?
Lower back and thigh.
So, Alyssa, what do you feel? Is it a stretch or work? It's a little bit. Okay. Can you feel the left side of your back? Yes. Right? So if you touch your right cheek, it's not active. Your right cheek is not active. Your left cheek might be a little active, but it's not like the main mover. Bring it back. Let's do the left. Pull your navel in, pelvic tilt. What do you feel? You have a stretch. Yeah. Right? So if this side is stretching, what is the other side doing? It has to work, right? So your inner thigh is helping rotate the leg. Bring it back. Here we go again. Right foot, turn it in, and out. Left and right. One more. And left. Relax. When you found out what was actually your primary mover, did it become easier? When you said, oh, inner thigh has to activate.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Right? So understanding what's moving and what's stretching. I'm gonna go to a little wider stance, soften the knees. Pelvic tilt, the whole thing, abs are tight. We're gonna turn your right foot all the way out and as much internal rotation as you can. Find a stretch across that hip joint. Ready? Take it out, take it in, take it out, take it in, and I'm trying to keep my pelvis forward the whole time. Out, in, take it forward. Left foot. Squeeze your glute, squeeze your inner thigh. Glute, inner thigh, maybe a little lower back as well. Pelvic tilt. Just out and in. Think about what has to work to make this happen. For 4, 3, 2, rest. Right? And you can feel all the little things around your hips awake. All right. So, trying to decide how I want to do this. If you're going to be in the chair, I need you to sit to the right side of the chair. If you're on the floor, sweep your legs to the right. So your right leg's gonna go forward. Because I have a little back issue tonight, I'm gonna use blocks to help you. If you need any help, you know where your friends are, right? So we're gonna try to stay tall. Sweep the legs around. And sweep back forward. So right leg sweeps around. And back forward. Make sure we got towels. And back forward. Can you feel all this stuff happening? Right? We're gonna sweep around the floor. Sweep forward. Can you get the top of your foot on the floor and back? It's almost like pigeon pose. Can you lift out your leg? See how good your knee is? Can you stretch your foot towards the windows? You gotta be good at stretching. Man, stretch all the way out. Without leaning.
Oh, without leaning, well, that's the problem.
There you go.
So you need a band on.
You can go a little more here. Okay. So nice and tall through everything. We're gonna turn towards your left. So again, there's no leaning, right? If you can't turn without leaning, don't turn. This is about technique. This is not about competition, right? Can you feel things moving up? Right? It's like, sweep that leg all the way forward. You're like, ooh, it's better, right? My knee is bent. I'm just gonna lay forward. Well, y'all are gonna lay forward. As we go ahead and start straightening the leg. Towards your toe, push the pads of your toes towards the floor. Now flex your foot, pull the toes towards your nose. Find that calf. Find that deep stretch. And roll up. We're going to do the other side. So again, I'm just tucking that leg and getting it out of the way. Up tall. Abs are in. We're just going to sweep and back. And sweep. I'm only going back as far as I can without rocking over, right? Sweep. So the concept is how much can I sweep each time, right? We're hoping to get further back. But I hope the next one. Find the stretch. Find the cramp in your foot. Allow the hips to open up, gonna rotate to your right. Again, no lean, stay tall. Use those blocks, right? So we're really trying to extend that leg to, I would say, the windows, right? And bring it back around. Right? So point your toes. Knees bent. You're just gonna go forward first. Finding the stretch in your back. As we go, now start lowering that back of your knee towards the floor. Take a breath. As you exhale, flex. Find your calf. Find you. And roll up. So we're gonna leave your legs alone. You can sit however you'd like. You might need to sit on your blocks to get so your hands don't hit the floor. Or you can stand up and do this. We'll go for you. I'm gonna take my right hand high. I'm gonna take my left hand low. Palms are both facing forward right now. I'm going to pull back with my shoulder blades. Now, on the ceiling, on the floor, we're just going to out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, bring it forward, switch, out, in, bring your blades together, make it backward, out, in, bring it together, switch, blades together. So tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. And bring it forward. Squeeze your blades. Tick, tock, on the ceiling, on the floor. Bring it together. And in, out, bring your blades together. Bring it forward. Last one. Blades together. Tick, tock, 2 more. Last one. And rest. You should be able to feel it. Enough said. He's like, hey, I'm ready to go. Right? And it's, so your back is working, so does that mean through your chest and shoulders? You're stretching open, right? Getting where we can open this up. And the more we do the flossing, the better we get, right? You're gonna start hearing that word a little bit more from me. You have to start, it's called flossing the nerve. So that nerve is like in the tube it's in, basically, right? And when it's happy, we don't have as many problems, right? The muscle doesn't grab it and make it angry. Like sciatica, for example, right? All right, so we're gonna push the palms forward, and I'm really thinking about my fingers pulling back towards my face. Now pull your navel in, tuck your tailbone slightly. Can you find your abs? Can you feel the stretch in your back? Bring your thumbs toward each other. Can you now feel the contraction in your chest? Right? So my thumbs are touching and I'm pushing those palms as hard as I can away. And I'm kind of sinking in through my belly. We're gonna keep pushing, but we're taking the hands to the ceiling, lift, and come right back down. Up, and right back down. Find your chest, come up, find your back. Find your chest, squeeze your chest, squeeze your back, squeeze your chest, squeeze your back, bring it down, relax. And you should be able to feel all kinds of stuff happening upstairs, right? I'm gonna just hold on to my hands in the back. I'm just doing this in the back of me. Anyway, it's on this for a reason. So, shoulder blades together, and I'm pushing towards the floor. Now drop your chin towards your chest, but your spine stays tall. Can you feel the front of your shoulders? A little bit into your biceps. Feel your chest. And we're gonna lift the chin towards the ceiling. I am not dumping my head back. If I pull my head, drop my head back, I can't breathe. And release. Move your shoulders. Right? Getting where we can move there. Maybe you don't focus now. Your head stays. Straddle position, doesn't matter if you're in the chair or not. So I put the blocks in because I'm elevated, I don't want my knees to lock out. Punch your toes. Flex your feet. Point and flex. Point and flex. Sit tall as you can, get acid. Point and flex. Push your arms. Point. When you point, reach forward. Point, open up. Point, open up. So exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Pull your abs. One more. And relax for just a minute. Can you feel like the top of your feet even? I know, I'm really trying to get where I can exercise your nose and your ears too, but I haven't figured that out yet. One day. Right? So getting where we're articulating our feet better, right? Making things move, because bottom line is we're all going to end up right in our feet, because why? We walk on them all the time. They get a lot of abuse. All right, so here we go again. Super tall. Go ahead, flex your feet. Arms are up. We're just going to tick tock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Finding your sides. 4, 4, 3, 2, one more. Come center. Grab the spoon. You have a big old cauldron, but we have to start stirring just the center of it. It doesn't matter if you go right or left. We're going to do both directions. Use your body, not your arms. Your arms stay in a fixed position. Rotate the spoon using your body. And as we go, we get a little bigger, right? We just keep spiraling it. Further out. Further out. Nice. Reach. So you're definitely all the way around this big old pot of jambalaya. Sounds good. And come back to the center. Stand tall. It's a baby boy. Flex. Go the other direction. Keep it small. Find your core. So it's really tiny first. And then we start spiraling out. Get it a little bigger. Keep your feet flexed. Just going to ease our way out to as big of a stir as we can, keeping those arms in a fixed position. One more. Bring the legs forward, and then let them go. Okay, there's the hamstrings, right? Lower back. I have to let your muscles relax for a minute, otherwise they get mad. And then they go, instead of lengthening, right? Here we go, straighten them out, bring your point your toes. Abs are in. Go on down the chair, please. Oh, Dan. I thought it was only pain today.
Yeah, well, that's that spot.
I want to float to the right and up. Float to the left and up, float right and up, float left and up, float right and up, float left and up. And I'm doing a modified version because my back's screaming, and I can do it this way without hurting myself. Think about reaching now. Ready? Reach. Can you touch the floor? Reach. Nice. We have 4 more. and up, and 3 more, and up, 2, 1 more. And bring it down, relax. I'm gonna take that, do it right in.
Yeah.
Just check in. We're gonna take your right, the chair, right angle to your left knee. You're on the floor. You're gonna take it over. Nice and tall. Are your hips relaxed enough that you can sit pretty flat? How are you, Pam? Because we're breath walking. Okay, but you feel like you're pretty settled in the chair. I'm sure you can feel your hip stretch, but you feel like the knee's lower. Can you push the knee down, not to pain, just to stretch, right? Because what I'd like to try to get is those legs parallel to the floor. It hurts, doesn't it? Sit nice and tall. So if you're in the chair, I want you to do a pelvic tilt. If you're on the floor, push your right hip down into the floor. And then we're going to rotate to the right. In the chair, lean forward. Not down, but forward. And bring it back. We're going to change out the leg. And again, let things settle. How's this settle for you? Better, worse thing?
It's better.
So get settled. Again, in the chair, can you just a nice easy push through the knee? Sit up nice and tall, no matter where you're at. On the floor, push your left hip down. Try to get your pelvis in neutral. Pull your abs in. So in the chair, lean forward. On the floor, turn to your left. So make sure you're not rounding if you're in the chair. Keep it nice and tall. You're just taking your chest forward. If you're on the floor, you're straight up and down and rotating around your spine. Nice. And bring it back.
Let your legs be happy for a minute.
Right? Move the knees, make them happy. All right. So if you're in the chair, you might want to put your feet on the blocks. Take them outside your hip width. On the floor, same concept, feet on the floor, wider than your hips. You're going to drop your knees to the left. Allow that hip to come up. Internal rotation with the right, external with the left. And we're going to switch. And again, I'm not looking for your knee to hit the floor. I'm looking to keep your shoulders forward. And switch. So if you're rotating, you're taking away the stretch, right? You want to keep this here. Finding that internal rotation. And switch. And because we did this on Sunday, it didn't take me so long to get here, right? And switch. And of course, I'm elevated. And switch. So if you're on the floor, we're going to do something special here in just a second. I know you're super excited. Make sure your knees are on the mat, though. So you can just do that. You don't want your knees on the mat. Like that, you don't want your knees on the mat. So switch sides. Now push your hips to the corner of the room. Push. You should have all of this opening up, right? Sit back down. Switch. And again, push your hips to the corner of the room. Find the opening, right? And bring it down the left. So those are easy things for you to do to open up your hips, right? I'm not gonna say super easy, but once you get into them, they work better. So on the blocks, put the blocks together, on the floor, soles and feet together. Just sit up nice and tall. Allow your knees to drop. Pull your abs in. Tall spine. I want you to think about the top of your crown of your head, reaching up, and then it's going to keep reaching towards the ceiling as you're dropping your chin towards your chest. Pull your abs up and in. Drop the shoulder blades down in your back. And we're going to take your chin towards your right armpit. So my eyes are gazing past my right knee. I want to put my right hand on the top of my head. I just want to let my arm get heavy. Take your left hand and press to the wall. Straight out. Now we're going to keep that hand palming the ball to our left. We're going to take it to the back wall and neutral. Back wall and neutral. Flossing that nerve in our neck. Drop your shoulder blade. Can you feel stuff? That nerve you feel in your hand when you go back. 2 more. 1 more. And come to neutral. And you should feel like the backside of your neck all the way down to your arm. Here we go again. Nice and tall. Abs are in. Again, keep lifting the head as you drop your chin. So there's energy going through the top of your scalp to where the wall meets the ceiling. Turn your chin towards your left armpit so your gaze is past your left knee. Left hand goes on top of your head again. Relax your left arm so you have that nice stretch in the back right side of your neck. Take that left hand, palm the wall. We're going to press back and release. Press back and release. Relax your shoulder blades down into your back. Press back and release. Press back and release. Nice. Make sure you're out to the side and not towards the floor with that right arm. Parallel to the floor. 1 more. And nice and easy release. Turn your head. Make things feel okay. Right? So work up the back side of the neck. So right foot's in front. Left foot's in back, right heel on the floor. Right foot goes in the chair. You know what I'm talking about? Put your right foot in the chair. There you go. Or a chair. You can do it.
It's not.
Okay. Put your right foot on your knee then. So we're just going to rotate around our spine, find your thumb, and bring it back. And rotate and bring it back. I'm keeping the elbows bent because when you have to work this, you can feel your belly working, right? Make your belly squeeze you around. Can you feel your thighs trying to help? Ooh, right? My left thigh's like, oh, come on, you can do more, you can do more. And I'm like, no, I can't. We're having a fight here. So we're going neutral forward and as far right as you can, finding the strength and the stretch. 1 more. Nice, and switch legs. Up tall, abs in. Ready? Turn left. And come forward. Left. Can you feel the difference in the abdominals that you're working? Like that left side's like, alright. Even my lat is trying to help. My inner thighs are trying to help both of them now. And rotate, come neutral. Rotate. This is for Dan, by the way. Rotate. And go one more. That's all right, Sharon. Got yelled at yesterday. Yeah. We did your class. Button chair. Oh. Pam Jewel was talking about it, and Sharon's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Give us a demo. I said, okay, let's make it a class. And I was trying to remember some of the stuff, so I got most of the moves and stuff. And then like,
You said round three, and I was right there with the lady in the back, I didn't want to do round three.
yeah. It's all good, like, that's, right? So bring legs out, shake them out. Rotate your feet. Stretch your ankles. Make things happen. Did you know we're getting ready to do toe work? You might as well just get used to it, right? Everything else we've been working, right? You can feel all the muscles, like, even though it's mobility and it's, you're thinking, oh, we're gonna stretch, there's a lot of strength to this class, right? You really have to work at moving through, right?
Yeah, those line dates are so crazy, we were talking about it,
Right? So I have my foot on the edge of my mat, my toes are sticking outside the mat, if that makes sense. So my toes are free of the mat. So do you know what I mean by a cat paw, when they're pawing you? That's what you're gonna do at the edge of the mat. Right, we're just gonna pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, right? Pull it up, isn't this awesome? Pull it up, pull it up, that's it. Just keep pulling. Keep pulling, just keep. Pull up, pull. Can you feel the strength in your toes and the bottom of your feet? 4, 3, 2, 1, stretch. Flare out your toes. Stretch so you don't get a cramp. Because you're in that zone there. Ready? Here we go. Cat paw. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Can you feel kind of like, I don't want to call it a burn, but kind of a burn in your knee? Cat paws. Ready? Hold the next one. Shoot. Hold the mat, hold the mat, hold the mat, hold the mat. 4, 3, 2, flare your toes. Woo. And relax. You all are going to be able to like crack the walnuts with your toes. All right.
It's my life saving.
Can I open jars?
Yeah, you can open jars with your toes. All right, big toes down the floor. Big toes off the floor. If they don't work, hold your big toes down. Make your other 4 toes come off the floor. And switch, 4 toes down, big toe up. If they don't, these are great to hold down. Right? Because if you can't reach them, right? And switch. And switch, Nikki's like, I got this. Right? And switch. We're going to switch and hold. So toes are, baby toes are on the floor, big toes are up. I want you to take your big toes, push them down, pull them up. Push them down, pull them up. Push them down, and the 4 toes stay down the whole time. If they don't, hold on to them. Up, down, up, down, up. One more. Big toe down, all the rest up. Ready? 4 toes down and up. Ready? Down, lift, down, lift, down, lift. Can you feel like the inside of your ankles even? Like everything is trying to help you right now. Up. In 4, 3, 2, rest. I know. You have sore feet tomorrow, be like, yes. Right? So getting where we can strengthen up the bottom of our feet and the sides of our ankles will keep us from rolling the ankle or getting plantar fasciitis, right? All right, nice and easy. Sit up nice and tall. Doesn't matter where you're at. Close your eyes. Right, take a breath. Exhale. All right, so I want you to think about your belly button right now. I want you to pull it to your spine. Think about how it feels in your body. Release it. Take a breath. Exhale, pull it in again as you exhale. Release as you inhale. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, release. Exhale, pull in. Shallow breathe. Keep drawing your navel towards your spine. Pulling your pelvic floor up. Can you feel expansion in your back right now? Relax your shoulder blades down. We're going to release your abs, but not all the way. You're still pulling in, but they're not as pulled in, right? You're guarded. Sit up nice and tall. Relax your face, the muscles between your eyes, your forehead. Think about your shoulder blades dropping down in your back without slouching. Feel how long your neck is. And again, just nice and easy breathing. Just drawing attention to different parts of our body right now. Think about how strong your feet are going to be in just a few short weeks. Take a breath. Exhale. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to get up and not have to stretch or hobble around? Inhale. And exhale. Allow your body to be in a relaxed position, even though you have good posture. Your arms are heavy, shoulders are down and relaxed. Proud chest. Allow this to be your normal. Abs are guarded. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly open your eyes. Namaste. Say, go release. Thank you. I want to see you on the walk now. Doing your cat paws, right? Yeah. The man of the hour, change the light bulb. Nope, the answer is off too. No, it's spread out. 6 years that light bulb's been in there. Go ahead, go to sit, go to sit. I know. It's just tall. Hey up, buddy. Hey up. See what happens. Yeah. Jill, do it anywhere.
That is so funny.
What kind of